You can say Happy Dyke Day and you all yell for me? Hell yeah! So Sago, Skena de Lejo, Ruth Nonyos, Horoshona Yogongwe, Ganagahaga, Nagawata Sutta, Wakayeta. What I've just told you is that I've asked you, how is peace with you? How is the great peace with you? My job here today is to open us and allow our ancestors to come walk with us, those that have not been able to walk out proud. I've told you that I am from the Haudenosaunee Confederacy and that I'm Turtle Clan. I am lucky enough to be in my territory. This is the territory that my families have walked since time immemorial. And our job here is to welcome you. To say that as you walk in this moment, walk with peace, walk with the love, but walk with the resistance. We are in a time of the world where we are not always seen and welcome. But this is our time. This is when change is occurring. So with love, with respect, and with lots of joy, let's show them where we belong. Because we belong on our streets. We belong here. And pride has always been about resistance. So remember, not only raise your shot glasses, but don't forget to throw the shot glasses. Yeah. Happy Pride.
Alright, so we're going to do the land acknowledgement. So we acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, and the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse nations, Inuit and Métis peoples. We also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit, and the Williams Treaty signed with multiple Mississaugas and Chippewa bands. We also acknowledge all treaty peoples, including those who came here as settlers, as migrants, either in this generation or in generations past. And those of us who came here involuntarily, particularly forcibly displanted Africans, brought here as a result of the transatlantic slave trade and slavery. We pay tribute to our ancestors of origin and descent.
Hello everyone, happy Pride! Happy Pride! My name is Maria and I'm a board member of Pride Toronto. I'm a proud Dyke from Mexico and a proud refugee. I came to Canada 17 years ago, and let me tell you, it has been a difficult road, but we're here to celebrate. We celebrate Dykes of all identities, backgrounds, and bodies. We march for our elders, those who paved the way, and the youth who are leading the way, and also for those who cannot be here with us today. Happy Pride. Thank you all. Love you.
Louder. One more time. Everyone with me. Happy Pride! My name is Gina Michael, and nice to all see you here. And I am on the Dyke Committee with Pride Toronto. I will be your lovely host. And next, we have up right now is Queenie Chen.
Hello, everyone. Hey, where are my Dykes at? Cuckoo! Hi, my name is Queenie Chuen. My pronouns are she, her.
and I'm one of the members of Pride Toronto's Dyke Advisory Committee. And some of you may know me as the mother of lesbians from the meetup group West End Lesbians. Where you all at? So first off, do you like my feminist as box shirt? Awesome, you like me too. This shirt actually comes with a story. So a few years ago, I was at a roller derby tournament in Montreal with my wife. I came across this shirt at one of the booths, and I loved it. And when I went to pay, the vendor smiled and said, "You good? It's already been paid for." She told me that earlier in the day, a man had come by and he said he really loved the shirt, but he couldn't see himself wearing it. So instead, he decided to buy it for the next person who wanted it. And that person turned out to be me. That small gesture stayed with me ever since, not just because I got a free shirt, but because of what it meant. That man didn't make a big deal out of it. He didn't post about it, and he didn't make it about him. He saw something that represented a value that he believed in, and he found a way to support that message, even though he wasn't going to wear it himself. And to me, that's allyship. Allyship is not about needing credit. It's about showing up in intentional and thoughtful ways. It's about passing the mic, or in this case, passing the shirt. This year's Pride theme is all in, and it couldn't be more fitting. Right now, around the world, equity, diversity, and inclusion are under attack. Trans athletes are being banned. Trans women are being dehumanized. Trans kids are being silenced. Neurodiverse folks are being pushed to the margins. And people are being told that they don't belong. All in means showing up fully with our joy, with our grief, with our resistance. It means protecting what matters, uplifting each other's voices, and refusing to back down. All in is not just a slogan. It's a call to action. It means we don't just fight for the rights that affect us personally. It means that if you're here for gay rights, you're also here for trans rights. And it means if you're showing up for the drag queens and the dance floors, you're also showing up for the trans folks that are being legislated out of existence. Being all in, not just when it's easy, not just when it's trendy, but even when it's hard. Because allyship isn't a checkbox, it's a lifelong commitment to justice, equity, and inclusion for everyone in our community. We rise by lifting others. The rights that many of us enjoy today as gays and lesbians were only possible because others were all in for us. Our trans siblings, our BIPOC queer leaders like Marsha P. Johnson fought for us and fought beside us. And now it's our turn to be all in for them. So if you're here at Pride, ask yourself, what does it mean for you to be all in? Are you using your voice and platform to your privilege? Are you protecting the most vulnerable in our community when no one's watching? Are you showing up when it's uncomfortable? Because being all in means none of us are free until all of us are free. So let's show up for each other. And also, speaking of being all in, I have a secret, not so secret thing I want to invite you all to do during the Dyke March this year. So every year during the march, you've probably seen those people holding those hateful signs that say homosexuality is sin or you're going to hell. Right? They take up space on the sidewalk, but they don't get to make us smaller. And they definitely don't get to stop us from loving out loud. So, we can't stop them from being there, but this year, we don't have to walk past them quietly. This year, when you see those signs, I want you to join in on a flash makeout mob. So when we see those hateful signs along the route, I'll be on the megaphone. I bought a megaphone for this, eh? I'll be on the megaphone calling it out. So let's practice our cue chant real quick. When we see them, I'll say, see those signs, and you'll say, it's makeout time. See those signs? It's makeout time. See those signs? It's makeout time. See those signs? It's makeout time. Perfect. We'll do that 3 times, then I'll yell 3, 2, 1, caw-caw! Flash makeout mob time. And that will be your cue to grab your partner, your makeup buddy, a stranger that you just met that gave you consent, and you can join in on kissing back at bigotry. Their signs are our mistletoe. So let's drown their fear in unapologetic, unstoppable queer joy. This is what being all in looks like. All in for love, all in for resistance, all in for each other. Let's march, let's love, let's be all in, and when the time comes, get ready to kiss back at bigotry.
My name is Sandra Perez, and I am here to say hi from your siblings at New York City Pride and in Puerto Rico. So on behalf of them, I'm going to say bienvenidos y feliz día de orgullo. Before I really get into any of my remarks, I want to stop for a second and acknowledge Toronto Pride. The board, the staff, all of these volunteers you see in these pink shirts. Let's give it up to them. These people work their asses off. And I want to thank all of you for coming out, showing out, and identifying proudly and loudly as Dykes. I know how important our community has been in the fight for liberation. I'm old enough to remember that when AIDS came for our community, lesbians were the ones taking care of their siblings. And I know that many people feel unseen. But I'm here to say, we see you, we love you, and we are here for you, and we need you. We need you. Today, the fight's gonna look different, right? But the tactics are always the same. Divide, conquer, sow dissent. And we see that every day. They come after our trans siblings. They're trying to divide us and conquer us, but we won't let that happen. And I know that all of you here understand that this is not a fight for you or for me. It is for our future generations. That's who we're here for today. So, at this point in time, I know it's scary for a lot of folks to go out and be proud, but I have to say, they're fighting this hard against us because we are winning. It may feel like we're losing, but we are winning. Eventually, we will conquer and we will be free. So all I have to say to all of you this weekend, love each other, celebrate each other, because celebration is resistance. Let's get in their faces and drown them with love. And if that doesn't work, then we get the really handy Dykes out. Anyway, we love you all. Thanks. Let's give another round of applause for Sandra Perez. All right, we're going to get it moving just because we're a little bit behind. So let's bring up Crystal Greenwood.
Hi! Well, my name's Crystal, and this is my girlfriend. I am someone with a disability. It's small 28. I'm 36 years old, and I'm also a Dyke! I've been surrounded my whole life with a lot of lesbians in my family, and I am not ashamed of being out and proud. Yeah! Thank you so much. Happy Pride, everyone!
All right, one more time for Crystal Greenwood. And next we have to the stage
Kayoko Shalad.
Hi, Toronto! Last year, I was here on this same stage, and I see some familiar faces. And last year, I remember announcing that Thailand finally passed the marriage equality bill in 2024. But today, while we make progress back home, there's so much going on all around the world. The challenges, the attacks that our community face every single day. And if you may have seen the news, you might know that Pride was banned in Hungary. But today, June 28th, Budapest Pride happened, and people showed up for their community, showed up for their rights, showed up for their identity. And today, seeing you all here, it's incredible, because this is the power of our community, and it shows that we will never disappear. We will always be here. We're always strong as a community, and haters will never make us disappear. So guys, are you ready to show up? Are you ready to show up for the trans community? Are you ready to show up for the youth? Are you ready to show up for sex workers? And are you ready to show up for each and every one in this community? Thank you so much, and don't forget to scream, shout, and show up. Thank you so much, Toronto.
Let's have a round of applause again for Kayoko. Okay, we're gonna do a little exercise. So for this year for Pride, it's we're all in, right? So I want you guys on this side to say, we, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. We. You in the middle, R. 1, 2, 3, go. R. You at the end, over here, all. Oh, come on.